Hey guys, we continue our series on paid traffic methods. And just briefly, as I mentioned before, paid traffic methods are instant, where free methods take a while. And methods like video and blogging, those are great methods, and I would definitely do those. But you have to think of it this way. That's something you're going to be building. You're not going to see instant traffic overnight unless you already have a big fan base. You have a big list of subscribers, and you've already got the people there to help grow those. But if you're starting out and you don't have any of that and you're at zero, it's going to take time. Now, with those particular methods, I like to think of it as a snowball. If you take a snowball and you start it at the top of a hill, it's going to be that small. But as it goes down that hill, it's going to get bigger and it's going to move faster. And the more it goes down and the longer that hill is, the bigger it gets. And before you know it, you're going to have all this traffic coming to you on a regular basis from your blogs and your videos. And if you do that every day, do one blog post, one video every single day, be consistent, it's going to grow and grow and grow. And eventually, you're not going to have to do paid methods because you're going to have this traffic coming in all the time. And obviously, for most of us who work online, our main goal is to do this for just, 10 minutes a day and then go enjoy the rest of the day. We want to have our business working on autopilot. And that's the benefit of working online. If you're running a brick and mortar business, you've got overhead to take care of, you have employees to take care of, you've got a building maintenance and you have a lot of physical stuff to take care of. But when you're working in the digital world, everything's digital. It's all, you can automate most of it. And with blogging, you do a quick video or blog, put it online, go send it to your subscribers, boom, you're done for the day. But it's going to take time. Today, we're going to focus on banners. And banners are great because there's a lot of different benefits here. First of all, they are one of the best paid traffic methods. They're not that expensive. And you have options, a lot of options. For example, there's different ways that, you could pay for these banners. For one, you can go to some, website that hosts different sites who, are looking for people to place their banners on. Or you can go seek out websites and ask the owner of that site if you could place your banner on that site. That's actually one of the most affordable ways of going about it because a lot of web owners, they don't expect someone to contact them and want to pay them to put a banner. So you may be able to make a great deal where you pay one price for lifetime. Your banner's on there for as long as the website lives. I've done that myself. You could also do, some of them have a little higher price where it's a monthly fee. I saw one recently that was $75 a month. But the thing is they get over, let's see, their number was something like 600,000 visitors a month. So that would be worth the money because you are targeting a lot of people. Now, depending on the site, like that particular site I told you about, you pay for impressions. So you can either get the big package and pay, some big bucks and get all of those visitors, or your banner's up for a certain amount of time, and once you reach that targeted number, say, maybe you're targeting 5,000 people, 10,000 people, 20,000, 30, whatever it may be, your ad may be in rotation with another banner. So we got that out of the way. The tips of looking for the right website, you want to make sure they have a good built-in audience, a lot of traffic, because otherwise you're going to waste your money. You don't want to go to a site that gets maybe, 400 visitors a month. I mean, if it's cheap, if it costs $5 for a year, and maybe it's worth it, just to get a few leads. But if you really want to tap into a big market, you're looking at a site that brings in at least 10,000 people, 5,000, maybe, 20,000, 30,000. The more, the better. The other thing is that you want to make sure that the siting has a good ranking, make sure that those are fresh visitors. I mean, if it's the same people visiting over and over again, like say it's all registered users, where they're just going to be seeing your banner ad every time they visit, and eventually your banner ad's just going to be ignored. So you want a lot of fresh visitors. The other thing, it's got to be targeted. You don't want to go post an ad, a banner, that's, say if you're in, well, say 5 Figure Day, one of the systems I'm in, marketing system. You don't want to go and put a 5 Figure Day banner ad on a site that's all about sheep. People are going to the site to learn about sheep, not look for money-making opportunities, work-at-home opportunities. They're looking for a site about sheep. So you don't want to go on that site and put your banner ad. You want finance, you want business, you want work at home, you know, those type of things. Blogs are a great place to put banners. I put my own banners on my own blogs, and I get results out of that. So that's another great option, and that could end up being free, especially if it's your own blog. Or you could contact the blog owner and maybe do banner exchanges. You know, they put your banner on their site, and you take their banner and put it on your site. You know, maybe you do a blog post, you do that. That's a great way of doing it, and that could be free. If you have your own website, same thing, you know, contact blog owners where you could do an exchange for, you know, exactly the way a blog would work. So that's another great way of doing it. Now, the other part about this, before I let you go here, you got to make sure your banner is good enough. If you can, if the website allows it, do an animated banner ad. You know, something that's flashy, you know, that calls attention to it. You know, someone's going on the site and they see this flashing banner, their eyes are going to be drawn to it, and they'll be curious about it. Also, do banners that are going to stick out, stand out. Maybe have a lot of colors in it, or has a nice look to it. Don't make it look like all of the other banners that are on the site you're going to post it on. You got to stand out from the crowd. You want people to see and notice your banner. The other thing is that make sure it's honest, that it is related to your website. Don't go making the banner ad about something that is completely opposite. Well, for example, don't make it look like it's an ad for the latest Superman movie, and it says Superman on it, and it's got all the colors and everything, because then people are going to think they're going to a site about Superman, but instead, they end up at your site about marketing. They'll not only not want to buy from you, they'll hate you. Because that, to them, would be like, well, what are you doing here? So you don't want to do that. Other than that, you know, you can buy banners. You could hire people to make your own banners. I'm sure you could find it on Fiverr. If you're good with Photoshop, you can make your own. You know, you could make your own clickable banner ads, host it on a site, whatever, you know, however you do it. You know, banners are a great way of getting traffic. It's an awesome paid method, and it's quite affordable, especially if you get a deal with a website owner where you pay once and then your banner's up forever. I mean, that's great. I mean, if you do a bunch of sites, you know, 5, 10, 15 sites that have your banner, that could be huge. So that's just another one of the great paid methods. You know, I can't think of any more to add to that. So if you could think of something, feel free to make comments, you know, to help others who may be interested in this method. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.